Hi everyone! I just realized that today is the last day of January, and I realized that I haven't filmed a single video this entire month because I took a very long break for the holidays, longer than I actually intended it to be. So I thought, what better way to end the month of January than by telling you about my favorite things of this month. So the first thing I wanted to tell you about that I actually got for Christmas was for our joint Christmas gift for the family. We got a PlayStation 4, and the game that I chose that I wanted to play the most was Dark Souls 3. Now I don't remember, but I may have talked about Dark Souls 2 in a previous video, because this is one of my, after Skyrim, favorite video games ever. And I was really pleased with Dark Souls 3. It basically follows the exact same format of Dark Souls 2 with a slightly different story, and I think slightly better gameplay than the original. And I don't know if it's just me because I have played Dark Souls 2, but it also seemed just a little bit easier. But I think that that probably is just because after having played so much of Dark Souls 2, you get accustomed to the way the game works. The other thing video game related that I've been really enjoying this month is PewDiePie's playthrough of Resident Evil 7. Now, I'm not a huge fan of horror things because I'm a major scaredy cat, and I get really scared easily. But I'm actually not scared of this game, and I've been really enjoying it. It's really excellent. If you haven't watched it, you should go and check it out. Now, for a beauty-related thing, recently I've been wanting some more neutral colors of eyeshadows, and the other day at TJ Maxx I found the perfect thing. I found this palette of eyeshadow. It's by the brand Absolute New York, and I have no idea whether that's a good brand or if it's a name brand or anything. I found this neutral palette of colors with lots of browns, pinks, and peachy colors, and I've been loving it so far. It also came with this really nice eyeshadow brush that applies everything so smoothly, and I've been really liking it. Another thing that my parents got me for Christmas, which is kind of a tradition, is this candle from Bath & Body Works. It's the Peach Bellini scent, and I have been loving it. It smells so good. I love the candles from Bath & Body Works, and I've gotten one for Christmas every year for the past 2 years. Now I want to talk about a book that I read this month that I very much enjoyed, called How to Keep a Boy from Kissing You by Tara Eglington, I think is how you say her name. Now I'm a huge fan of just simple romance or romantic comedy books, so I was very pleased with this book. The thing that really made this book is the witty banter and commentary between the two main characters. And if you're a fan of just a light, fun, romantic read, then I would definitely recommend this book. And finally, I want to talk about some TV shows that I have really been enjoying. One is very new and one is very old. The new one is a series of unfortunate events. It's a Netflix original, and I have really loved it. I was a huge fan of the series of unfortunate events as a kid, and I still am a fan of the book series. And so I was a bit skeptical of whether this show would be any good, but after watching it, I have to say it is extremely good. If you like the books, then you'll probably love this TV show. It also helps that the author Lemony Snicket wrote a fair number of scripts for the show. The other show that I've been enjoying, and this is an older show and a lot of you have probably already seen it, is Smallville. I just started watching it a few days ago and I'm almost powered through the entire first season. It starts off a bit slow, but the more you watch it, the more I've started to enjoy it. And I'm really looking forward to finishing season 1 and starting season 2. The last thing I want to talk about was, of course, anime. The winter season of anime has just started, and with it came the return of 2 of my all-time favorite animes. Or actually, the return of one of my all-time favorite animes and one of my all-time favorite mangas turned into an anime. The first one is Blue Exorcist, second season, the Kyoto Saga, I believe is what they're calling it. Or the Kyoto Arc, I don't remember. Blue Exorcist is one of my all-time favorite manga series, and I enjoyed the first season of it up to the very last couple of episodes where things went so skewed from the manga that it wasn't even good anymore. But as I started watching the second season, everything that they did where it changed what happened in the manga, they're pretending did not exist from the first season, which is good because that makes everything much simpler and better in the second season, but also kind of odd that they're not even bringing up the fact that they pretty much erased that final arc. And the other one is one of my all-time favorite animes that I have been watching for almost as long as I've been watching anime, and that is Gintama. I have been a fan of the show for a very long time, and at the point it's in, it's starting to reach more serious levels, and I will admit that sometimes I enjoy the comedy episodes of Gintama more than the serious things, but I have been really enjoying it, and if you've never watched Gintama, then I definitely recommend that you do so. So that was my favorite things of this month. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, comment with any suggestions for later videos or the things that you're enjoying this month, and subscribe to see more. Also, I have recently started making a blog, and it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and on there I just write about smaller topics that I don't think have enough content to make a full video of. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link to that down in the description. Bye!